Hi everyone. Right, I'm going to just do a little shoot. I'm going to try and do another video and get that out to you. And do it as like a little baby slipper. So I've just drawn, you know, really quickly, like an oval, but thinner at one end than the other. And then I just shape it in where I need it to be. And then what I'm going to do is to cut that. I've got the glue gun on, so we should be able to get on straight away with this. I'm just using 4mm chipboard, but it will get covered. But because I'm waiting, like I say, for my nephew to have a look at this laptop that I've got, until he puts me a program on, I won't be able to do anything really. So that's you can make a pair of them, but I'm just going to do the one to show you how to do it. And then we've got some little ribbons and bits and pieces we can use. I've got a thinner ribbon here, got a little flower for the front, but we might put some more little flowers on that. So what we're going to have to do is to cut some of the felt, and I'm basically just going to cut a strip for now, and that little rose matches that colour. So I'm going to cut a strip, and the heel needs to be about 1.5 inches. So the front piece will need to be at least 2 inches, I think, but we can trim it down if it's wrong. So I'm just going to get my other scissors. Let me put those out of the way now. I've finished with them. Let me get these. Now, as I say, we do sell these scissors in the shop. They are pretty sharp, so you have to be careful with them. Right. Now, I'm going to have to take this from the front here. So that's going to be the front panel. And then cut that down to about 1 inch. Maybe 1.5 inches. We might be able, you know, to just shape it a little bit. Trim it off like that. I think that will be fine. But the best thing about this is, save that because you never know when you might need a little bit, is you can trim it. You don't need to keep it as is. So that's going to go across the front like that, obviously. That's where the dip is. So that's going to go there. And then we take that around there. Yeah, that's going to fit. That'll be fine. But I need to put the bottom section on as well. So I'm just going to take this piece and trim around that. I'm going to do it like that because I don't want to waste that bit. Oh, sorry, they're being noisy in the street. So, oh, nearly did that wrong, didn't I? No, never mind. No, I've not. Sorry. I'm miles away here. Trying to concentrate. Now, you can actually use these as proper baby slippers. You don't have to have this cardboard, this chipboard in. If you've got a softer fabric, you know, you can back some of this in a fabric and use that so they are wearable. We can trim that down, I think. I don't want us to trim it down anymore. Yeah, let's just take that edge off. That's it, that'll do for now. Now what you've got to do with this, I might just use these scissors. You just snip along the edge. And you do that right the way along, so that when you put it onto the shoe base, you can tuck this underneath, and then that plain bit goes on top, you know, like the base itself. But this just helps when you're going round an edge for it to stick properly. lay as it should. Oops, a bit much there, but never mind. Hopefully we won't make any difference, I don't think. Right, so that's the straight edge, trimmed it all down. And then all I've got to do now is to stick this on here. So that is the centre. And that's where I'm going to glue it. So let's hope it works. Just to start it off, right there. And then we just carry on gluing around the edge. Sorry, it's got the telly on loud and there's music playing, and I get copyright strikes if they can hear the music. It's a nightmare. Not as easy as it looks running a channel, I have to say. Now I'm just going to put that to the centre at the back, and then I'm going to trim that section like that and overlap it on the other end. It doesn't matter when I bring the other piece over this way. Really doesn't matter. So I'm lining it up with the slits that I've done. Like that. And like I said, we're just going to go over that up to the centre and do that. And then what you do is quickly trim that off like that. Little bit of glue on there, and you must overlap it properly so it's straight. Now just ignore that little bit there, and you see these will now curl in properly like that. But we can't just leave it like that, you know, because it's not right, is it? That doesn't look like a shoe. See, like that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put like a pleat in it, like that. And I'm just going to do one there as well, and you'll see what I mean. And just do a V like that and bring that right in like that, and then we do the same on this side. Like that. Now we can trim that off. Sorry, it's not stuck. We can trim that off if we want, but I actually like to fold them in. Just let that stick. I'll fold them outwards. We can do that way. So I'm going to do that, and all I'm going to do for that is to run it along there and there, and then fold that in and push that out like that. Because I don't like wasting fabric, and there's no need. Let me just put another glue stick in. Might not have done that in the right place. push that in and push that out to the edge. So the thing about felt, it stretches. Oops, oh, wait a minute, get that in. And you can pull any excess off it. So while that's drying, we'll turn this over. And then we just, right on the edge, you can start to turn it over. Just do so many at once. It's really quick and easy, these are. But if you were doing them, like I said, for a child, and you didn't want the hardboard bottoms, then all you have to do is use a soft one, use a softer one. Find a fabric that's a leather or something like that. They're really easy to make, to be honest. Now, that's where we folded that over. Like that. And then we take hold of this, and that sits perfectly on top. So all I'm going to do now is just run the glue gun around the edge there. Not too close to the edge, but on the felt. You need to do it on the felt. You can always go back in and add more glue. See, like that. And I just think, even if you just wanted them for a display for a bedroom, for a baby's bedroom, a newborn, or something like that, you can do that. Right, so we've now got this little slipper. What we're going to do there, I mean, you can obviously cover that. That's not a problem. Let me just... I'm going to do it with a lighter pink, I think. So what I can do is just cut that. Let's move it up to the edge. You don't need much. You can measure all this out to start with. I haven't done it, of course, because I forgot about the middle bit. I'm just going to continue with that round there. And I'm going underneath the shoe so that it's a slightly smaller size. Okay, see. We don't really fuss. There's no need to fuss about anything. So that's going to be poked inside there. So all I do is dab a bit of glue on it. Take hold of the shoe. Now you might have to be... So you would do well if you did what I didn't do, and that is to push it in to start with. Like that. And then I'm going to trim that a little bit. Let's just see. That's it. That's fine. Just cover it before you put this outer one. Cover the base inside and out. But do the inside one first. Yeah, that caught that a little bit, but never mind. Anyway, so now what we have to do is to just... See, I caught that, but never mind. Let's just... sort that. That's it. That was my fault. That was my mistake. But hey ho, we make mistakes. So now what I'm going to do is to use this to go along here. But I'm not going to put it here because I'm going to put a little flower display there. So that's where we're going to start, just there, using a little bit of white lace. Like that. Make sure that's stuck down. Like that. Cute, aren't they? I mean, you can obviously do it your way if you want to choose a different way to do something like this. Let me just move this out of the way. Now, let's have a look. We've got this little flower. And I have some... Oh, I've got these now. What? There we go. Let's have a look. Oh, there's a couple of those. They're too big though. No, this is the one I'm after, I think. Let's see if I've got any more of this one. I've got a little rose like that, which will go. I've got that one. I want one more of those if I can find it. Let's just hope we've got one. Yep, there we go. Right, that'll do. So I might not put that one on. I think I'm just going to use these. These are beautiful. Don't do the flowers too big for the shoe. You know. You've got to do them so they'll fit and look nice and look, you know. I'm just going to put them like that, which is there, like that. And then I have here somewhere, here we are, two of them I've got. Beautiful, beautiful flower. Look at that. So I'm going to lay that there, and then I am going to put this little rose on. Just at the back, right there. They're just different, aren't they? And then I'm going to take the ribbon. I'm going to use this one, I think. Yeah, we'll use this one. So we just need to trim that, cut that, and then on the inside, so that's where it'll cover that mark, just pop in your bit of ribbon and do one on the other side as well. Pop that little ribbon in. Let me just find my, here we are, I've got one. My little thingy, finger dobber. It enables you to press on glue that's hot. My fingers are quite used to glue, but in certain areas they're not. And then, like you say, you've got these and you can just tie the little bow. Like that. But they are so cute. I mean, you could cover this with lace. I'd have to go around and just take that off. Oh, let's have a look. Just so you know what I mean. Like, we've got this. Now, I could have put something like that on first. Wouldn't that have been nice? I'm just trying to think. I could use those bits. Let me just try this. Because you can still decorate them up while they're on, while you've got them done. If you fancy putting a little bit more on them, I'll just trim this down. Because this will go underneath here. Just lift that up. And that will sit there. Like that. You can do all sorts. I'm just showing you how to make the slipper. You can decorate it how you want. That's it. That's about right. Like that. See? You can do them how you want. And do you know what? I've changed my mind. Best thing about crafting, you can change your mind. Let me just get this off. And I'll tell you. I've changed my mind about that. Ugh. They won't go to waste. I can fix them up and use them somewhere else. But, you know what? I like these. I need one more, I think. Or shall we use a different colour? We can use white. We'll use white. Ah, that's better. Much better. It's just all about seeing what suits, what you think fits and suits. That's it. I might take that off. Yeah. You know, and pop that one on. That's it. See, you do what you like with them. Oops, let me turn that around. There you go. A nice little slipper, and I did do one a long time ago. That one. I have got a couple of videos online where I've shown how to do them, but I just wanted to bring it back to you because some people forget. And you can stuff that down there. Now let me just see if I've got any of that wadding. Here we are. See, the bits and pieces that I've taken off something else, you can just stuff in there and that fills that bit out if it's going on as a display piece. Let me just undo that because that's annoying me. And that just helps that a little bit more, I think. There we go. Push that in there. And that just helps puff that out. Okay. They're cute, aren't they? Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye bye for now.